places out in California, and then I came back, taught a little bit in Flint, and then after that I didn't teach for a while. So then I found my way into financial services eventually.
And you seem like you really like it, and
I do.
It fits you well.
I do, yes. And like you said, I can take the education background that I have and make it simple, because sometimes we like to make it too difficult. And just baby steps and just explaining it, on everybody's level.
Right. So many financial people and internet geeks, like web designers and stuff. They talk like it goes right over your head. Yeah.
Yes.
My favorite professor at SVSU said, if you can't explain it simply, then you don't understand it well enough.
That's
I mean, he could explain things that most people, you could read on a page and you go,
what?
Oh, okay, let's talk about the replication of DNA here, because this is lagging strand isn't making sense. And he'd explain it to you. You're like, this isn't even, how am I earning a degree in this? It's so simple, but
why didn't the book just break it down like
right,
that?
they're never as good. But I mean, that's really a gift to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and those kind of people make good teachers. So I'm sure you were a good teacher too. So we're talking about change. We have two wonderful guests this evening, and they're actually talking and lively, much different than last week. I must say, yeah, the guys
we
were
won't
boring.
stereotype.
They were boring. God bless them. They were boring. They were fun because we were making fun of them, but that's not very nice. I'm sorry, John and Jay, if you're listening. I love you guys, but you're boring. So we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to be talking about change some more. We're going to talk about the Miss Bay County pageant, and we'll be talking with Ashli about Thrivent Financial Services and all the things she does. So thanks for listening to the Divalution Show. We'll be right back.
The Divas are going to refill their wine glasses. The Divalution Show will be right back.
Bayo Botanicals is a modern artisan perfume and beauty essentials boutique. Each creation is handcrafted and all ingredients are sourced through local, sustainable, and fair trade partners. Our mission is to create natural, healthy, and sustainable beauty products for a fair price. Visit us online at BELLOA botanicals.com. That's BELLOA botanicals.com.
Base Camp is Bay City's best choice in fitness. Visit us at 515 Adams Street in downtown Bay City. Look for the red awnings between the one-ways behind historic Larson Salvage.
Growers Choice Insurance. They're located at 2880 East Beaver Road, Cacolin, Michigan. Toll free 800-768-9377. Some of the insurance products that they offer are home, auto, boat, RV, ATV, motorcycle, rental housing, business, farm, umbrella, flood, crop, life, long-term care, health, and disability. Ask for your Diva deal and get a free clipboard with built-in calculator. That's Growers Choice Insurance.
Are your muscles tense, achy, or just worn out? Let Juliana Tacey Massage Therapy soothe your pain away. She's licensed, insured, and board certified. She will even come to your location. She can be reached at 989-684-8255.
Ew, what's that smell? They must not have used Poo-Poo Be Gone. Yeah. Don't let yourself be the topic of conversation in the local bathrooms. Use Poo-Poo Be Gone. Police.
Call the Zingy Divas for introductory price of $5. Call at 989-225-6090.
Or trust me, it works.
Wine glasses are full. The Divas are ready. Now back to the Divalution Show.
We needed that break. I feel so refreshed. Do you, Ashli?
I feel good. I just drank whole water.
Good. So Ashli's drinking water, And Andrea's drinking water as well. Well, actually, I am too now because my wine is gone.
Oh, we'll get that filled up on the next break.
Yes, we will. So I will in a minute. Thank you, Sandy. No, that's okay.
Everybody else here is drinking the wine.
Yes, that's what we do. That's what divas do. So, Andrea, why don't you tell us a little bit about the services that you offer and how we can get a hold of you and why you like doing what you do?
Okay, perfect. Well, first of all, we are a very unique organization in that we're a Christian company. We're Fortune 500. We're actually 318 on the list, so we're a very large and strong company. We actually have A++ ratings. Which
wow, that's impressive.
It is, yeah, because only about a handful of companies can say that they have that. Again, we're ethical. We're actually awarded 5th year in a row, the only company to be financial services company to be awarded world's most ethical company.
Wow! Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you. It says a lot about Thrivent. Let me see here. So some of the stuff. I mean, we go from insurances. We offer a broad range of those from health, life, disability, long-term care insurance. From the saving side, from traditional or Roth accounts, just a big array of different products that we offer.
So do you sit down and go over the people's portfolios and advise them on certain things?
Yes, we do. And it just depends upon what they want. We can go comprehensive or we can do something that is just, strategic just for them. But yes, we design, different financial plans for families. Everybody is unique. There's no, one size fits all cookie cutter plan for everybody. So I mean, we do a lot. We don't charge a monthly fee, something like that, like some other companies may do. I would say that we are an everybody's kind of company. You don't have to have so much money to be able to work with us. We offer some really cool benefits that are only known, to Thrivent. We call it the ABCs of generosity. A meaning action teams. So each member can have up to $500 per calendar year to give back to basically in a fundraiser sort of way, or service events, or even education events. So they can do that are near and dear to their heart, so they can take charge and do something that's cool, close to them. We also are the leading supporter with Habitat for Humanity on a local and national levels.
Very good.
Yep. So we're actually doing a ground up build in August in Freeland, and we have various repairs that you might be seeing around the community that we give a helping hand to the repairs there with Habitat. And then Choice Dollars for the C is that you get to direct a certain amount of money per calendar year towards a nonprofit or church of your choice.
Wow, that's really nice. Yeah. Very good.
What a good way to give back. That's awesome.
Yeah. Very community involved.
They are, yes.
And how big is Thrivent? Are they nationwide?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, Fortune 500, so very big and strong company.
Excellent. And how long have you been there?
I'm in my 3rd year.
And what's your favorite part?
Just meeting and working with different people. It's fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to sit behind a desk all the time. You're out and about. And
I am.
Yeah, very good. I like that.
Make it more fun that way.
Yeah.
And interactive.
Right. And we actually met at, 3 or 4 years ago. 3 years ago, it must
3
be.
years ago, yep.
At an event that she did a sip and swirl at Studio 23.
Very cool.
Yeah. So she does all kinds of things like that to get the word out about what she does. And what's your latest thing? What have you been doing lately?
Been doing the pedal trolley.
Sorry,
the
pedal trolley's
trolley.
been fun. Yes. We did that twice in June, and actually it was last week, the 13th. I just had one.
Very
so
good.
that's a lot of fun.
So
Yeah,
again, she's involved in the community. She does local things, and I admire that. And you do fun things, and mostly with women.
A lot of
Those
times
kind
with
of
women.
things, right?
Yes.
So that's cool too, which is why you fit in so well here.
Exactly.
Yes, we love having you. Thank you.
you.
Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So this Sunday, I had the honor to judge Miss Bay County 2017.
Yep, 17.
And it was an experience that I will not forget. It was nothing like I thought it was going to be.
I think that's usually what every judge says if they for their first time. They are very shocked how fast paced it is and the caliber of the girls and actually the integrity that's behind it, because it's not as simple as just watching a pageant on TV. There's a lot that goes into it.
And we got to interview each of them before the actual events started happening. Mm-hmm. And we asked some pretty rigorous questions. So that was very interesting. And every girl was so absolutely, totally different.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And it's funny to hear like how they kind of steer their interviews in different directions, too. Because if they bring up something that you want to talk a little bit more about, all of a sudden somebody's interview could be totally different from the one before it. And you just get a little taste of who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was very interesting. And it was funny because my attitude, changed from the interviews to then seeing them on stage. It just was fascinating. And the interviews were the biggest chunk.
Talent's actually the biggest chunk.
Oh, is that 25%?
Talent is 30%. Interview is 25%.
Right.
But everybody says that interview leaves the biggest impression, which
Yes.
I think is a true statement, because that's where you get to actually see their personality, and that's really what the job is about. There were very few times when I played my talent as Miss Bay County. I never went anywhere in a swimsuit.
Right.
I went 2 places in an evening gown. And onstage question is just an extension of your interview. So really the interview is what the job is like. So that's why they say it really feels like it counts for the most. But my talent was playing piano and harmonica to Piano Man.
And that was really fun. She performed.
I got to play it for them, yes.
Yes, it was really fun. I was
glad
glad
you
that I
liked
got
it.
to see that.
Yeah, it was fun. I was glad I got to play it too. But it's, I think, always a big thing for people to see what actually goes on, because these women, you don't get to see a lot about them beforehand. You get one resume, and you get one...
and the week of.
Yes, the week of, yeah. And then you get one platform statement about their issue that they want to talk about during their year. But see, at Miss Michigan, they actually get their judges' books months in advance.
Ah.
So it's a little different at the local level. But at Miss Michigan, everybody goes there. So we had to turn our both of our paperwork in March. The pageant wasn't until
that's
June.
a long time.
Yes. But previous judges had told me that they actually did so much research on each of us, because they want to make sure that you're a good candidate to represent their program, not only at the pageant, but actually on a daily basis. So they'll sit there and actually monitor your Facebook, monitor your Twitter, everything that you can, to see if you are just pageant ready or if you're ready for the actual job. And I mean, it's rightfully so, I think, because that's what the job is like. And that's something that changes with each judges panel, I think, too. This year at Miss Michigan, we had a previous Miss America, Carolyn Sapp Daniels. She was Miss America 1992. And then we also had a prosecuting attorney, and then somebody who was an actor out in Broadway. And we had a science teacher, and then another lady who was, I think, involved in speech.
Oh, my, that's a diverse
group. So a
group,
very diverse group, but interviews went a lot of different ways afterwards when we were talking about it. I mean, they got very political because it's a political year, and they know that their Miss Michigan and their Miss America is going to be grilled with questions like that during this type of year.
So a lot different than Miss Bay County.
Very different than the local levels, because your local girls, Miss Bay County, isn't necessarily going to be on TV5 every week giving some kind of stance about Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. Whereas Miss Michigan very easily could be. And it's expected of her. So they wanted to really make sure. I mean, I think my very first question was, what are your thoughts on gun control at Miss Michigan?
Wow.
And we spent about 4 minutes on that, on different gun control issues. My stance on gun control. And they pushed back because they wanted to make sure you stayed true to what your stance was. And then we talked about the election, actually, for another probably 4 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
There were 2 questions that were asked like about myself. One was to do with STEM, and the other one was a really odd one. I said, character is what you do when nobody is watching. What do you do when nobody is watching? But those are